Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. In the last episode we started doing a bounty run and we did 2 acts and then we got slightly distracted by sorting out Countersands Despair. We're going to be carrying on with the remaining 3 acts today, hopefully getting through them all this episode because that will give us enough materials to extract powers from various of the legendary artifacts, and that in itself will move us one step closer towards the Guardian level. We've only got 2 steps left. One of them is leveling gems to 70, and the other one is extracting those legendary affixes. So we are just dancing around. We're really close to the end of the season at this point. And when I say really close to the end of the season, I mean in terms of the actual content that we're going to be producing. It's still only mid-ish May for me at the moment. I record these ahead of time and stagger them out so that you guys don't have to sit through 35 hours of gameplay all in one sitting. So we've got 100 mobs to kill in this area. Down the Hydra over here, a little bit closer to the guys we're actually attacking. Yeah, these bounties aren't going to be massively difficult, they're just going to be a little bit time consuming. Oh, hello you. Don't make me run away. And after we're done with Guardian, we could like just try pushing and see how far we can get, but really that's not going to be any different than the kind of content other people produce. I'm not looking to compete on the leaderboards anytime soon, and I play Diablo to keep it being fun. And this is still fun. I don't want it to feel like a job at the end of it. So once we've got Guardian, we'll probably finish there until the next season. And who knows, by then we might have some more information on Diablo 4. Let's get some explosions going. I want to just kill some more of these guys very quickly. That was a little bit painful. Too many explosions in one go. Come on, stop resurrecting things. Okay, you know what that'll do. Let's grab these, and we will just move on to the next one. And off to the Caverns of Frost. Luckily, it is right close by. You know what that'll do. That'll do from those guys. We don't need to kill them all. We're going to make our way down to level 2 and eliminate everything down there. Ooh, 2-handed mace. That looks like the furnace. I will grab this pool of reflection down here just quickly. And that belt, why not? Then we can scooch on up round here, and I hope this leads us in the right direction. Another Menandrous Goblin. We've seen a few of them this season. It's good to know that they're still appearing for people that are just getting into the game this late. Although it's almost 10 years old now. Ooh! So that's tempting in itself. Okay, we're going to the vault. Did not plan this. I just can't resist like going to the vault and making a ton of money. even if it doesn't help us in our goals at all. Come on, Mac, you're not killing everything. I thought you would have been strong enough in this place. Is that everything down here? Yes, it is. There's normally a goblin that spawns in there. Oh, there he is. He was just being a little bit slow in his appearing. Right, so he's gone. And he's gone as well. And we got a source out of that. That might be interesting. Grab all these pieces. It's all extra gems, which does help us out as well. Not massively since we've converted everything, but if we decide to do Count de Sand's Desperian, sorry, a moth flying around directly in front of my face. I've got the window open because it's been super hot today, but they've just decided to start coming in. Yeah, we've already done Count de Sand's Despair once, but if we wanted to do it again, we would need a hell of a lot more gems, so they're always worth picking up. I think this late in the game, that's also part of what you're going to be thinking about. What do I need for my objectives versus what would I normally just do out of habit? We're at the point where we don't need to be hoarding absolutely everything that we see, but I'm still going to pick them up because it's habitual. There we go. Nice and straightforward. One stun and done. Another boon of the Hoarder because we used up the first one. And a couple of other bits. Alright, back to town we go. We may as well salvage up the stuff that we have while we're there. Doesn't look like we're going to care about any of that. Okay, so the smouldering core, yeah, it's interesting if we were doing meteors. The furnace, it's not a great one. Winter flurry, we've already extracted. Sash of knives, it's a demon hunter one, and we've already extracted it. So all of this going to come across here. Okay, so back to where we were previously. In the Caverns of Frost. Unfortunately, we can't just dive back the way we came because we'd need to get all the way back to the start of the vault. Luckily, we are pretty damn mobile, so we can just scooch on through. It wasn't bad as far as distractions go. Ooh, did not see those little bits of ice on the ground. At least not until it was too late. Let's get our illusions out on the next group. I've got 14 things left to kill. Nothing to pick up there. So we're at the point where they're going to be showing. Okay, one left. There it is. Ooh, and an amulet. Well, that's always going to be welcome. Let's go kill Gom! So at this point, it's really unlikely that the mobs are going to have anything super interesting. Most of the stuff that we would... I just hear another goblin. I did. Most of the stuff that we would care about would come from the greater rifts that we'll end up running. But I still can't resist like killing the occasional thing on the way through. Especially not when they position themselves so nicely like that. We're ignoring the guy who had a quest for us. Amos is just exploring around behind me. It was dinner time just a short moment ago, so he's just been filling his face. Yeah, it's you I'm talking about, mate. I can hear you rattling around back there. An amulet and a potion. Alright, let's have a look and see what we've got. And a helm. Well, that's a few things. We've still got plenty of space left, so yeah, we don't care about that. Or that. Blackthorn's Duncrate Cross. Not going to be of any use to anyone. Two down. 48 to go. We are getting a little bit lucky with the drops at the moment. Nothing noteworthy, but you know, we're still finding things. Okay, just two more and Severclaw. So this is going to be nice and easy. That's the numbers we need. Let's find Severclaw and get it killed. There you are. Put Hydra right on you. And job is done. Okay, we are going to go on to the ruins of Sescheron. Don't knock me back. Do not knock. You. Ah. The frustration is real. Cormac is supposed to be running interference. Okay, got to find captured barbarians and unleash them. Luckily, we know which direction we're going. So we're going to do a left wall hug as we go round. That's going to be the safest way to find what we need. I just heard another goblin. But where? There you are. Okay, now that I've scratched that itch, let's get back on with the actual bounty. One released. Two released. Three released. Four released. Awesome, job done. Let's get back to town, hand this in, clear our stuff, and move on to the next act. Still getting plans. Still getting plans. Okay, let's ID all of these bits. We did gain a level during that. And salvage, and repair. So what do we get? We got the S of Johan, Head of Carini, Potion of the Leech, another Unity, 3 plans, Shrouded Mask, Tamrush Stride, Boots of Disregard, and Pride's Barbarian. prize for. So these are all going to go under the hammer. We've also got a hell of a lot of blood shards from all those goblins that we were killing. We do already have one of these, so yeah, we can salvage that up as well. And I think we will ask Kadala for one-handed weapons.
Well, isn't that nice?
I can't afford that.
Not a bad set. Not a bad set, just not what we wanted. Although the chances of getting a primal ancient death wish is pretty damn low. There are resources that you can use out there to look at how many shards you would have to spend on Kadala to get the item you wanted, and some of them are pretty extreme. Right, Act 3 done, on to Act 4. And here we go again.
Not ready yet.
We do need to kill a whole bunch of things in this area, so let's not just run past them. That's the first low quality thing I've seen in quite a while. I wasn't even sure they were still in the game. There we get two at the same time. That is kind of funny. I do sometimes think that the random number seeding for this game is a little bit wonky. Mostly I find it when I get a ton of items like of the same type again and again and again, and you just think it's statistically improbable that that would happen. Like, you don't think that it's completely broken, you just think there's a reasonable chance that there's something broken there. Oh, cursed chest, that'll help. Okay, we're up to 80. Let's kill Reyes, and then we just need to hunt the remaining few. $13 to go. They're falling out of the sky on us, so it's really not going to take us long to get through those. 4 more. These will do. Oh. Where did these guys come from? Oh, that must have been from the shrine, just in a slightly roundabout way. Okay, bounty done. Let's move on to the next. That knockback was rather frustrating. Okay, that is 13 done so far. 75 in total for this area. It's just out of range of the proper explosion. I'm going this way first because I'd rather go this way and then just hunt those guys down than go all the way to them and then have to come back. That might actually be enough though. Okay, let's head up and see what we get. Obviously, when there's two ways you can go, there's always going to be the question whether you're picking the right choice, but hopefully we've done enough. I think we probably have there's quite a lot of casual mobs to take out on the way. he says, just before entering an area with nothing. Okay, that's the numbers we need. And there's the targeted mob. Bounty done. Let's move on to a plague of burrowers. Now I am just rushing through these so that we can get it done. I would normally love to stop and kill absolutely everything. But we are on a deadline. Another source. Don't mind if I do. That being said, I do still love stopping and exploding on things now and then. There's too much enjoyment just to completely give it up. That was a little bit harder to run them down than I would have liked. Still, it wouldn't have mattered if we didn't do it in time, because the bounty's not about succeeding in every objective, it's just about succeeding. Let's do the Cursed Realm, and then we'll do Diablo as the final. Right, Cursed Chest time.
Need more time.
100 enemies to earn a bonus chest. Oh, and of course they're going to be ones that run around away from us. I mean, we'll do okay with this, but I'm not expecting us to set any records, as I say.
Not ready yet.
73. Well, 74 in the end. It's not bad, but it's really not amazing. It's just this build is not set up to do that. You're right, mate. You gonna come over, or are you just gonna shout at me? He's just gonna shout. Okay. Well, let's go kill Diablo. Point goes in intelligence. Okay, we'll do a left wall hug and hope it leads us to him the fastest.
Not ready yet.
Looks like I might have picked the correct route. Yes. Speed running.
Need more time.
Okay, that's half of him done. Nice that he dropped that little bit of gold because of gold skin. There we he goes. Alright, well, while we're waiting for him to finish his death throws, let's have a look at Mycon's ball of hay. Nothing else really, really interesting in our equipment there. I think one of the things I'm hoping for in Diablo 4 is more unique items. And when I say more unique items, I mean items that are intrinsically more unique. Weird affixes that you can only get on some things. I want positives and negatives on my items, so I have to weigh up the choices for them. There's so much potential there. Let's head back to town and salvage this up. So much potential with the way magic items could be balanced to give people that hard choice to make. I really, really hope that that's the kind of system they're looking for, rather than just things being positive intrinsically. Okay. Overwhelming desire. Cloak of deception. Yeah. So these are all going under the hammer. Got another couple of plans as well. Atrophy, Pura Morella, and the Golden Scourge. And a whole bunch of gems. After this, we'll go straight on to Act 5. And then with that final set of bounties, we'll be able to start extracting legendary powers. So, West March. Let's start with this one up here. What is with the goblins today? It's just crazy numbers. I mean, we need to kill 100 mobs in the area, so of course I'm going to kill the goblin as well. Okay, that's good. 25 down. And another goblin. Maybe today is like Goblin Tuesday. I don't even know if that could be a thing. Alright, 47 mobs down. 48 now. Try and get some explosion action going in here as well. Can't be opened until the curse is lifted. Do I need to... Or have I already somehow spawned the curse? And now it's vanished. That is so weird. It must have been a mob that ran away or something. Okay, we are quite far away from that Defiler dude. So with 11 mobs left, let's start kind of heading back that way. Actually, can we swing around here? We might be able to swing around here. Let's just let those explosions happen before we step back in. Right, I need to go round further, I think. And then down here. Yeah. Okay, there's got to be a way into that central area. Maybe it's from down there. Oh, you come to join, Amos? Yeah, you're a very good cat. Let's transition across. Right, better. Okay, let's move on to the repository of bones. We're going to have to make our way round to it before we can get inside and then get down to level 2. West March is a bit of a maze. So, very much appreciating the mobility skills right now. I think that's the first time I've killed a doggo from inside it. Not the kind of thing that you really expect. There it is. Here we go. Right, looking for level 2. So left wall hug will hopefully take us around quickly. Oh, I need to explode on these. It's just too many mobs to leave alive. Okay, now we kill everything in here. The most important thing is to make sure that everything is set on fire properly. And then we can work out how to deal with the individuals and stragglers as we go along.
Still waiting.
Okay, down to the last 11. Let's make sure we're not leaving any behind.
Not ready yet. Unstoppable. Need more time.
Last one. There we go. Repository of bones is clear. Let's move on. Still got 3 left. Binding Evil is next. You're alright, mate. You're alright.
Not ready yet.
Ah, the Crazed Man. Haven't done this in quite a while. Just casually killing some evil trees. It was pretty quick. Let's move on to the Bound Shaman, which is also going to be quick, just dancing between the cursed shrines.
Still waiting. I'm so good, I astound myself. I can't open this.
Actually, no, it's not the cursed shrines. It's actually the Fallen Shaman. I mean, they're still going to die really quickly.
Not ready yet. Warming up.
One up here. There we go. Everyone gets an explosion. And bear in mind, this is on Torment 16. This isn't just quick and easy because it's quick and easy. This is quick and easy because I've got such a good setup for it that we're able to just barrel on through. If we were running GR89s before, then this would be much, much harder. It looks like Amos is taking a proper nap. Okay, on to kill Adria, and this is going to be the last of the bounty sets. Then we'll do our extraction of powers.
Need more time.
Now, with Adria being marked, you'd think it'd be easier to find her, but Ruins of Corvus, not easier to navigate even when you know where you're intending to get to. Tactical teleports taking us ever closer. I needed to kill something. We'd skipped past too many mobs. It wasn't feeling right. I think we should be nearly there. And Adria's going to die nice and fast. So, first we put that under her, then we explode on her, and there we go. Job is a good one. Alright, let's head back to town, talk to Tyrion, get our loot, hand it in, and then start extracting things. Okay. IDing what we have. Ah, salvation. It is actually a Crusader shield. And that gives us plenty to work with. Okay, we only need another 10 things to extract. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's almost certainly going to be enough, especially with what we already have. Very nearly there.
Very well.
There we go. Level 40 seasonal cubist. We don't need to do the rest, so I'll save the resources for re-rolling things. That stays, that stays. We'll salvage that, we'll salvage the rest up. So there we go. The only thing we have left to do this season is to get our gems up to 70. So this needs another 15 levels, this needs another 15 levels. This needs another 15 levels. We weren't even using Bane of the Stricken. So 45 levels between them with maximum empowerment. That's going to be 9 more Greater Rifts. We've probably got enough time to do a regular rift and get some Greater Keystones, but we do have some... Yeah, let's do a regular rift. Get some Greater Keystones. Right, we are looking for elite mobs and champion packs. Because that is where all the progress is going to come from. Literally just sprinted through more goblins. Although this one's actually going to be a little bit of a pain in the arse. Got more interesting things though, that's for certain. I'm surprised we didn't get a Goblin Rift, given the number of goblins that we've come up against today. Goblin Rifts are totally a thing. And I would want a full Veers Chandotto set for that to properly explode on everything. Rift is not giving us a huge amount anymore. I think the other thing I'm disappointed with at the moment is they were talking a good number of seasons back about changing the whole rifting mechanics slightly so that it could end up being more mission based, just so it doesn't constantly have the same old grind. And that sounded really interesting to me, but it's just never come to fruition. It's probably because they couldn't work out a way of getting it working with leaderboards. Because that's the kind of thing that becomes incredibly difficult to balance when you're trying to get people to rank themselves against each other and compare their builds and things. There's another one. Two-handed mace and even more death breaths. This area is pretty good for progress so far. Let's try and keep moving across in line. At these guys. No, don't make me run away as I'm exploding. I'm supposed to be exploding on them, not like adjacent to them. Big groups like that do have a decent amount of progress that they give, so they are worth stopping, you know, taking the time to explode on them when there's so many packed around like that. Oh, hello. Let's grab those. And some gloves. It's almost with Guardian time. These ones will probably put us there. Not quite. Ah, yeah, just. Three more Great Rift Keystones. We do still need more. I've got a fun idea. So let's head back to town. This is a fun and silly idea. So we'll hand this in first. We now have 5 Great Rift Keystones. We need 9. So I'll do another regular rift now, and then we'll start at 89 and we'll gradually move up until such a point as it feels really, really dangerous to progress any further. As we do the remaining ones, all of this can get just salvaged up. Yeah. Before we do that, let's just have a quick talk with Kadala.
Such a brave soul. Ooh, that's nice.
That is too expensive.
Can I have it back?
What are you using at the moment? Ah, that's fine, yeah. Decent Azure Wrath. Only one Primal Ancient this season so far. Not that I would expect more, but you know, you're always hopeful. All right, let's be very quick about this. So, regular rift. So this is so that hopefully we get 4 Great Rift Keystones from it, and then we can just do the Greater Rifts. without needing to worry about the regular ones.
Need more time.
Although doing it quickly does kind of rely on actually getting some champion packs. Which doesn't appear to be a thing in this space. Ah, hello. Better than a kick in the teeth.
Need more time. Your defenses are nothing. Still waiting.
Yeah, we may have only really seen one, but we have still managed to get decent progression so far for what little we've kicked out.
Not ready yet. Stop. Need more time.
I'll have that and that.
Not ready yet.
Stand just a little bit outside the explosions while they're going off. And then we can come back in, grab the goodies. Another goblin. I'm loving this because obviously all this money is going to allow us to just empower away, but wow, that is a lot of goblins that we've found in a very short space of time.
Not ready yet. I've become more powerful.
Okay, halfway through this rift.
Need more time. Still waiting.
I think we've probably run this area out of everything interesting, so let's move on to the next section. It's surprising to see so many mobs clustered around the exit, actually.
Need more time. Still waiting.
Well, it's all progress just before we move on. This is better. Already this is better. And slightly more explosive.
Not ready yet. Your grave awaits.
Mortar and knockback, but when we're exploding, that's fine. Oh, look at how many things there are in here. See big giant cats down here.
See me now.
Set them on fire, get some explosions going.
Not ready yet.
Okay, that will do for that.
Still waiting.
Almost there. Probably just one more will move us through. Another goblin!
See me now.
I am astounded. You know what? Let's actually just kind of kill these guys. It might be enough to push us over. 98. No, it won't be. This thing will be though. Only 3 greater of keystones. So we're not quite going to have enough to do what I want, but we'll be able to get a really good set of runs in first. Yeah, we've got 8, so just short. Alright, well, let's IAD our stuff. Unfortunately, we are out of time for today, though, so thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As you might expect, next time we're going to be rifting, which will be a hell of a lot of... Ooh, hello. Right, we'll think about that at the start of the next episode, which will be a hell of a lot of fun. As always, if you have enjoyed this, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, see you next time for some more Diablo 3. See you soon.